Hey everybody, this is Paul with Collector's Escape, talking about a master. We're talking about high-level classic science fiction author in Ben Bova. Now, Ben Bova was born in 1932. He recently died here in 2020 at the age of 88 years old. He wrote 124 books. That's a lot of books. But he had a career before his book writing. He was a pulp fiction book writer. And if you're not familiar with the pulp fiction style books, then you ought to look into these. We have a great video, I think a couple videos on them. I'm going to link those down below so you can really learn about the whole entire genre of 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Collecting of the pulp fiction authors. And these pulp fiction authors are few that are left to us now because they're just dying of old age. He was one of those. Let's look at a few of his books. Now, through his career, he had all kinds of awards. He had 6 Hugo Awards. He was an editor for some of the bigger book companies, but he wrote, and he wrote a lot. Here's Ben Bova in Empire Builders. Ben Bova with Star Watchman. Ben Bova with Millennium. Now, if you're a movie watcher, this is not the same Millennium as you might have seen with Chris Christopherson in the, I want to say, 1980s. But this is an awesome book. The Kingsman's Saga. Ben Bova. I get myself tongue-tied. Ben Bova Cyber Books. I like these little kind of books that just have interesting covers on them that will jump out at you. I would suspect, and I'm going to look and see to prove it. This is an 80s book. So a late 80s book, but an 80s cover. Ben Bova, The Exiles Trilogy. Now let me read you the synopsis of this. It says, they were Earth's best and brightest, the brilliant young generation of scientists who were the last hope of an overburdened planet. But their breakthrough in genetic engineering threatened the despotic world government, and they were rewarded for their success by the cruelest punishment ever devised. Banned from Earth forever, they turned their exile into humankind's greatest adventure. They left behind 1,000,000 years of evolution and embarked on a one-way voyage across the universe. Interesting plot on this. I've seen these kind of plots before where people are banned from the Earth, whether we're talking about Khan in Star Trek or we're talking about others that are, basically sent off adrift into space to get rid of them. And this was a trilogy set. And so check out both Ben Bova and his books that he has, but go in and search the pulp fiction and you're going to see a ton of great novella styles, because these sort of books that came out, they're really full of novella and short stories that really get to the meat of the story fast. So we're going to have things linked below if you want to check out some of the stuff you can purchase to help promote what we do. We're going to have a Pulp Fiction video or two linked below if you want to learn more about that subject. Until then, keep reading, keep collecting. My name is Paul for Collector's Escape. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.